Hi, today I'd like to talk about my project that I created for Ed 502. We had a research project. During the time I was subbing, and I was thinking of ideas that I could come across that I could incorporate me subbing and becoming a better substitute teacher. So I came up with the idea of allowing students, if I was to do classwork in the class, that they can use their cell phones to listen to music. So I made sure that it was all right with the teacher before I started, and I did it at my local high school where I actually graduated from. So I know most of the teachers that I substituted for, or they're recognized that they know me as an individual that used to go there. So I took it upon myself to ask them if I could do this study of allowing students to use headphones in the classroom. So the rules that I gave the students and the procedures were, they are to if they want to use their cell phones to listen to music, they are to have one earbud in at one time. They are to have not be allowed to play games or text. So they either need to put the phone in their pocket or face down on the desk. And this was somewhat of a challenge in the beginning because high schoolers love to text message and their phone is their life and stuff like that. So me monitoring it was kind of troublesome at times because they constantly with their phone. But after they understood what was going on, and me taking their phones was a pretty good um, uh, thing that they should get going and do their work. Then, for instance, I had one student who she wasn't following directions, and I asked to have her phone, and she wouldn't give it to me, and it kind of got out of hand. So her talking back to me, so I actually had to call someone down and take her to the office. I just and then right then and there, I thought of myself, wow, maybe I shouldn't be doing this study in this way, kind of going against the norm. Maybe I should pick a different study. But then the next class that I had, they were it was an earth science class. They really worked well with it. They got their worksheets done. They weren't talking. You could hear a pin drop in the classroom, which I thought was awesome. I kind of reassured me as a teacher and reassured me for the study that this was a great thing to do and that I should be doing this. And then some of the research that I looked at um, wasn't wasn't that conducive to what I wanted to do. Um, there was research out there for music in the classroom, which I used and took off with that, but there wasn't really any classroom management or criteria for substitute teachers. There was like the normal workshop studies that the sub should go to workshops and sit in on classroom management from other teachers and everything like that. But there wasn't really a study out there for what substitute teachers should do. And I thought to myself, well, maybe I should do a study on classroom management using music in the classroom to see on class disruptions. And I classified a disruption as any time a student was causing another student to be off task, or causing a disruption, which be being too loud in the classroom at one time or another, that it's distracting not only him as the learner but also other learners around him, or talking while another student is talking, or talking around another student that's trying to work. I found that all to be disruptions and off task behavior. Another thing that I would like to share with you on this is that I am I'm glad I did this study. I truly believe in what we learned in Ed 502 about research and being more aware of research as an educator, and the whole bit about being a master teacher, and that means being a true believer in opening up research and doing research in the classroom and being a learner yourself. And I believe that to be true, and I'm glad I took this class, and I'm glad I'm actually making this video because I get to see, and not only a video reflection, but seeing myself in the video is reassuring me of the whole reflection piece. And it's another bit, it's a little different animal than what we did in the classroom of reflecting on your material or what you learned. It's kind of actually seeing yourself talk about it and be about it, which I thought was great. And I'm happy with my research. I hope other people see how hard I worked with it, and thanks.